Hi everyone, in this video I am going to teach you how to solve problems involving infinite geometric series. Now before I continue, please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, okay? Please hit that subscribe button. Okay, so the sum of an infinite geometric series with the first term a and the common ratio is given by this formula. And take note that the r, or the common ratio, is greater than -1 but less than +1, okay? Let me give you just an illustration about the geometric or the sum of infinite geometric series, because you might be thinking, how are we going to add those terms in a given infinite geometric series if we don't know how many terms are we adding, right? So this is a one whole square. If we cut that into two, or you divide it into two, so you're going to have 1/2. And then if you divide the other half into two, that's going to be 1/4. And then if you divide the other half into two, it's going to be 1/8, and then it's going to be 1/16, and it's going to be 1/32, 1/64, 1/128. So as long as you keep on adding that or dividing the figure by 2, it's getting smaller and smaller. But what is certain and what's obvious is that if we add all of these terms, that will always be equal to +1, right? Using the formula, as you can see, it will still be also equal to +1. Okay, now let's go to the examples. I have the first two here, so A and B. All we need to do is just to find the first term and the common ratio of the sequence. So or the series. First term, what is our first term? It's +2. That's obviously here. Our r is equal to the second term divided by the first, so that's 1/2. Once you figure out those two variables, the next step is just plug them in the formula. So this is 2/1 minus 1/2 equals 2/1 minus 1/2 is obviously 1/2, equals 2 times the reciprocal of 1/2, that's 2/1. So when we say reciprocal, the numerator becomes the denominator and the denominator becomes the numerator, equals +4. Just multiply 2 times 2. That will be +4. Okay? Now let's go now to letter B. A sub 1 is equal to 1. Our R, our common ratio, is -1/4 divided by 1. And that is obviously -1/4. Now using the formula, this is equal to 1/1 minus -1/4. So this will be equal to 1/1 plus 1/4. Okay, so I know it's 1 and 1/4, right? But we need to convert that into a mixed number, or improper fraction rather. So 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1/4. Okay, and this will be equal to 1/5/4. Okay, so that's 1 times the reciprocal of 5/4, which is 4/5. So 1 times 4/5 is equal to obviously 4/5. Okay, now let's go to the next one. What is the sum of the infinite geometric series? Or sorry, the sum of the infinite geometric series is 4. What is the first term if the common ratio is 1/2? So here, what's missing is the first term, obviously. What is the first term? So using the formula, we have S equals A1/1 minus R. The sum, according to the problem, is 4. We don't know A1, and then the common ratio is 1/2. So this is how we set up the problem. So this will be equal to 4 equals A sub 1 over 1 minus 1/2 is obviously 1/2. Okay. And then after that, we just need to multiply both sides by whatever the denominator here is. So I'm talking about the entire 1/2 as our denominator. So multiply both sides by 1/2. We cross that out. A1 equals 4 times 1/2. That will be +2. Okay, and that's the answer. So 1/2 times 4 is equal to 4/2. Okay, 4/2, which is equal to +2. Okay, let's go to the next one. An infinite geometric series with the first term of 4 has a sum of 10. What is the common ratio of this series? So here what's missing is the common ratio. Again, let's begin with the formula and set up the problem. The sum, according to the problem, is equal to 10. The first term is 4, and we don't know the common ratio. So every time you have an equation that has fraction, the first thing you gotta do to simplify this is by multiplying both sides by whatever the denominator here, or whatever the denominator is. The denominator here is 1 minus r. So multiply both sides by 1 minus r. So then the next step is multiply 1 minus r by 10. So 1 times 10 is 10. 10 times negative r is negative 10r equals 4. So there you go. So now the problem is a lot simpler, right? And then the next step will be divide minus 10 on both sides or subtract 10 on both sides. This is negative 10r. 10r equals negative 6. Okay. Next is divided by negative 10, divided by negative 10. So r is equal to positive 3 over 5. Okay, you need to simplify that. Okay, there you go. I think that's the last example for this lesson. I hope you learn infinite geometric series, at least the basic stuff. Please, again, do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that subscribe button, and then please like this video. Thank you, and have a nice day.